Hey, good morning everybody, it's Mike. Thanks for jumping on here with me this morning as we finish up our series this week talking about where's all the money, right? In our business, where is all the money? I'm going to tell you where all the money is. The money's in the follow-up, okay? So many of you, right, we've talked about it this week, you're doing the right things. You are doing the right things. The problem can be maybe we're not doing them consistently enough. Maybe we're not scaled enough, we're not touching enough people, doing the right things, just not with enough people to give ourselves a chance at success. And maybe we're putting way too much pressure on ourselves by not having an effective follow-up campaign. And when we don't, what that does is it puts pressure on that first meeting, whether it's a call or it's an in-person connection. And now I've got to make something happen, and it's not that kind of a business. It's a long campaign business. You know what NAR says, right? The average home buyer cycles 405 days from the time they start thinking about buying a home until they move into the home, a year and a half. Now look, I know you all want it to be 60 days, but that's crazy talk. That's not what happens. It's a big ticket sales business. The timelines are very long and extended. What's really key is, can we stay sticky with people over a long period of time? That's where the money's found. So can you? How's that going for you? Well, this week we've been trying to outline a 7-step follow-up campaign that would allow you to stay sticky, to become the top of mind, credible expert with your network. Right? So we've hit 5 areas so far. We talked about the critical importance of a CRM. I mean, continue to fight me on this as long as I guess you need to, but your CRM should be your best friend. The effective use of short little 10 to 15 second text video messages, like right after you meet people. Hey, it's Mike. So great to speak with you tonight. Look forward to talking to you again soon. Send. That's pretty much all it is. And then immediately after that, writing a little short handwritten note, which kind of says the same thing, sticking my business card inside and dropping it in the mail to them so that they get that 2 to 4 days later, right? And we talked about the importance of follow-up phone calls to set up our stacking meetings. Now, there's a good number of people right now that are going, I don't know what that is. And you need to go read the 7 levels of communication. If you haven't read it or listened to it yet, you're just making things really hard on yourself. Go read it, listen to the book, either way. We talked about the incredible importance of a weekly embedded video message that you send out via email every week. The same day and same time. About a 30 to 45 second message, right? Today, I want to remind you that a monthly newsletter, your version of a monthly newsletter, sent on the same day every month. Now look, I don't really care whether you mail it or whether you send it to me electronically. I just care that you have it. I don't care how fancy it is. Here's what I do care about. I care that you have one. I care that you send it on the same day every month. And I care that it's organic, which means this. It's uniquely you. I don't care how long and complex it is. It can be very short. I need it to be uniquely you. Don't send me third-party crap. Don't tell me what to plant in my garden this month. Don't send me recipes. Don't send me salesy, canned crap. That's all spam. That's just going straight to the trash can. Send me you. What's your take on the world? What's going on in your neck of the woods? What unique views, what interesting content can you generate? And some of you just hate on yourselves. Oh, I can't think anything. I'm boring. Stop it. You might be boring. I don't know. Well, for the purposes of your monthly newsletter, don't be. be creative, be you. So when I get your newsletter, I go, yeah, only they could have done this. Nobody else. This is just them. This looks like their business, their life. Their people will find it interesting. Everybody else won't. I want to finish up with this morning, and it's the 7th point, and that's social media. Look, there are strategies out there to generate new business off of social media. There are, but that's not what I'm talking about this morning. I think the biggest use of social media is to allow me to follow up with people, to stay sticky with them, to stay top of mind, to constantly insert myself in front of them in an appropriate way. And so many of the people that we know, being appropriate is really important, especially with social groups, right? Like for me, so Jane and I attend a very large church. I would like the people at the church, when they need to buy or sell a home or invest in real estate, to turn to me as their real estate guy, right? I would. But I can't be salesy with them. But I do need them to be very aware of what I do for a living and view me in a very positive, credible manner. And social media will allow me to do that. First, I have to get connected to everybody. And that's an ongoing daily activity. I'm constantly across all the platforms every day, taking a small amount of time and trying to expand my connections, right? And then the second part of it is I've got to be posting relevant content. Okay? Look, no selfie pictures in the mirror. Cut that shit out. No bragging, no flaunting, no lifestyle. You don't need to post stuff that says basically, look how cute I am. Isn't this outfit adorable? You don't need to do that stuff. It doesn't make you likable. And I don't care what your very small number of friends say, oh, you look adorable in that. They're lying to you. They think you're silly and irrelevant. You're not building your reputation as a credible realtor. And I don't need to know about the trophies you've won either. Well, then I don't know what to do, Mike. Think of something. And if you can't think of something, then maybe we should spend some time together, or you should get with our social media director, Selena, or maybe our marketing director, Rob, and you should mastermind some content ideas. There's 7 steps for you. Your CRM, the text video message, follow-up phone calls to establish a stacking meeting, a handwritten note, weekly embedded video message sent via email, your monthly newsletter, and your social media. Now, I want to finish by asking you a question. Who's doing that with you? Like, of all the people you meet, interact with during the course of the week, who follows up with you in that manner? And if your answer to that is, really nobody, I'm like, I know. What if they did? Would you find that impressive? Would you might actually think, oh, this person's sharp, they're on the ball, I should be doing more of what they're doing? Would you think of them in a positive light or a negative light? And this, really, because nobody else is really doing anything, when you do, you will separate yourself. You will differentiate yourself. You will become the top of mind credible expert. There's one other thing that you'd be doing. You'd be going out and making it happen for yourself today, wouldn't you?